Subdomain to maintain domain site migrations. Google John Mueller explained the complexity of migrating a subdomain to a main domain. Google John Mueller was asked about migrating a subdomain to the main domain. His answer explained why this kind of site migration can be difficult to do. He explained what to look for in order to increase chances for success. Moving from subdomain to main domain, a person asking the questions shared the background information that the subdomain of the site has been around for decade. She explained that it is the most important part of the site because that section of the site is so important. That was concerned about avoiding any negative impact from migration the subdomain content to a new location within the main domain. She also mentioned that the topic of subdomain was politics and daily life issues like public health policy. John Mueller answer focused on what to watch out for in general about moving from subdomain to a main domain. However, the last part of his answer consists of additional advice related to Google News side of publishing. Subdomain migration hard to know that exact outcome. John Mueller paused for a moment to think about his answer. His thoughtful pose gave the impression that the answer was complex, that he was taking a moment to organize how to best answer the question. When he answered, John paused a couple times again, giving the impression that was his tricky question to answer. The reason may have been because the main point of his answer was that the outcome of subdomain to a main domain migration is a more uncertain than a one-to-one site migration from a domain to other domain. John Mueller answered, I think you can do this, so let me see. I think one of the key aspects here that is important here when you are moving for a subdomain to a main domain to a different directory, for example, is that we need to look at the new website overall as kind of reevaluate the overall situation, and that means that it's hard to know ahead of time what exactly will happen. I think it's important to underline the issue with the subdomain to main domain migration is that, according to John, it could trigger a revolution of what is known, according to Mueller, a new website. Whereas is a one-to-one site migration, there is no need to renovate the entire site because the site remains the